I'll follow this up by diving deeper into Gilmore's article and explain the drastic increase of incarcerated citizens and also the growth of the prison system in the US. So it presents three main reasons: the drug epidemic, the shift in societal attitude towards crime, and also the structural changes in employment opportunities. So in the early 1970s, drug abuse was a massive problem. So to tackle this issue, the war on drug was initiated. So in the following decades, the penalties for drug offenses increased massively, and even today, they can result in long prison sentences. So one of my colleagues will talk a bit more about these changes in policy and the effect that they had on the prison population in the following slides. The second reason is that in the 80s and early 90s, there was a shift in societal attitude towards crime. So the society was very worried about crime. So naturally, during those years, there's a connection between prison growth and also the public desire for social order. So it's mentioned in Gilmore's article that the state also played a big role into persuading the public that the prisons were the best solution to reduce crime. And ultimately, they did so to approve the funding for their expansion of the prison system. So the third reason is that there were also structural changes in employment opportunities caused by deindustrialization and deglobalization. So this left a large number of people challenged to find new sources of income. So many of them turned to illegal ways of making money, which also contributed to the rise of crime rates and involvement in the justice system. Also, the article talks about the racial disparities in the US prison system. So it explains how the US prison system disproportionately contains a large number of racial and ethnic minorities, particularly African American and Hispanic. So this racial disparity is often linked to systemic racism within the actual law enforcement. But Gilmore also identifies economic inequalities between white people and people of minority that contribute to them having higher rates of poverty, unemployment, and their higher involvement in the justice system.